Hi, my name is Krys, and I have been working with SD Evolution since March of 2021. So I actually work in the health industry myself. And honestly, as someone who just works a very busy job and a service-based job too, I honestly was struggling the most with giving myself the attention and energy and the strategy that I needed to actually take care of my own health and nutrition. So that was my biggest struggle and exactly why I seeked to hire a coach in order to have someone to create that strategy and structure for me and also to hold me accountable the same way that I try to hold my clients accountable. Honestly, I knew that SD Evolution was a evidence-based coaching program and that was exactly what I wanted. I knew that I was going to be coached by someone who was well educated, someone who had their credentials, someone who also cared about my quality of life and wanted to get to know me as a person and not just look at me as a number. And that is exactly the experience that I have gotten. And I knew I was going to get that just by seeing, how personalized and how tailored they were to their clients that I was seeing on social media. And the way that they talked about their coaching, you can tell that they absolutely love their coaching and you can tell that they absolutely believe in the value that they are providing. And I think that goes a long way when you're deciding to work with a coach. I definitely think that my favorite part has been the accountability, but also the communication factor. I love that I feel comfortable going to my coach or talking to my coach about different things going on in my life and realizing that I can share the not so great moments that are going on sometimes in order for my coach to better know how to serve me. And I feel like I am really given a safe space for that, to be able to discuss with them different challenges and hurdles that I'm having. And it has been an amazing experience from a communication standpoint, also an accountability standpoint, making sure that I am following through with the goals that I have someone reminding me of the goals that I have and why I started in the first place. I've been working with SD Evolution for a while now. And so I have gone through different dieting phases with them. I went in a cut and then I reversed with them. I went into a surplus at that point and gained muscle. And then now I am back in a cut. And the coolest thing of this entire process and the progress that I've seen has actually been related back to my strength and biofeedback because I feel like I have never really been able to go into a cut and maintain strength the way that I'm maintaining it and continuing to hit PRs and continuing to really show up for myself, but also from a biofeedback factor to have good sleep, to have good energy, to not be super stressed. It's honestly a very freeing experience. And I think that more people need to feel this when it comes to being in a cut and wanting to lose weight, is the fact that it doesn't have to be this horrible experience when maximized correctly. I think it's the fact that on my hardest days, on my hardest weeks, on the moments where I just really want to give up, on the days where it just feels too hard to do anything, I really have someone who is going to be that sounding board, but also someone who's going to push me as well. And it's someone who believes in me. And I think it's really hard to believe in yourself every single day. And so to have, this third person out there just kind of rooting you on and actually believing in you is very powerful, very impactful, and something that I have really heavily enjoyed. Honestly, there is no perfect time to do this. There is never going to be this perfect moment. There's never going to be this time in your life where there are no challenges, no hurdles, no stressors. You are always going to be facing something, and that's going to always be the excuse in your head why you shouldn't do something like that. But I'm going to challenge you to actually use that as a reason to do something like this, to have something where you are going to be able to prioritize yourself, prioritize your health, which really sets the tone for the rest of your life, and to not have any regrets at the end of the day, and to not in 3 years down the road say, oh, I wish I had started 3 years ago, because now is the perfect time and now is this opportunity. And you should be able to take advantage of that at any season of life, not just when things are perfect, because things are just simply never going to be. So do it now, do it scared, do it with uncertainty, but do it knowing that it is going to benefit your future self and that you are going to see that investment come right back into you and that you are going to live a better life because of it.